Hello, good morning. It's Bernadette again. And I've just been meditating with one of my favorite crystals, which I bought on a Rock and Gem show maybe a couple of years ago. And I call it lovingly sunrise, because when the sun shines, it lives on the window ledge usually, and when the sun and the sunlight hits it, it really looks like a sunrise. So I've been meditating with her. I think it's a her, and it's also I think it's a Lemurian. Look at all the striations, and there is some more. Yeah. There's some more patterns there which which don't show up very well. And look at that, look at the deep lines in there. And so anyway, I was meditating with her, and what came up for me was, we need to talk about humor. Now, is humor spiritual? And I would say absolutely, absolutely. We all need a good laugh, and gosh, especially at this times, we really need to laugh a lot. And I got this song in my head. It's German, and I tried to. I'm still in my pajamas, and I tried to translate it as good as I can. I'm not very good at it, but I'll give it a go. So, the story of that song is about somebody called Hans Moser and Elvis Presley in heaven. And it starts with the narrator saying that God was pretty miffed because mankind has not been acknowledging and respecting the gift he gave to human beings, and that is the gift of rock and roll. And then it starts rock and rolling, and I don't want to sing really. So I try to talk you through it, and I don't really know if it works, And so it starts off that Elvis and Hans Moser. Hans Moser, by the way, is an old man. He has always been an old man since I've been aware of him. And of course, he died a long time ago, and so did Elvis Presley. So they were all in heaven now. And so Hans Moser was asking Elvis Presley, "Do you want to swing? Because rock and roll is king." I put the song down in the description, and it's really quite a familiar tune. So, and it goes on, and it says that St. Peter, he thought rock and roll is king as well, and he sat at a bar in heaven and was plucking the strings of his favorite bass guitar. And then he's praying to his king, which is God, and says, "Good Lord, come on, let's swing, because rock and roll is king." And it made me think. I think there's a little bit. And then Hans Moser, there's also a bit of dialect in it. I think the dialect is either Bavarian or Austrian. And so it all fits in with the humor. So my point is that humor is very clever, really. What I hear nowadays as humor is a lot of swearing and finger pointing and things. No, that is not humor for me. It is just very vulgar language, And I'm not saying that I'm not swearing when I'm really fed up, But on the whole, I don't think it's really funny. But so while I was meditating with my sunrise crystal, with her, and his song just came up. So I thought, before I forget it, I'm going to share that with you. So, not sure if it makes sense to you, not sure, yeah, not sure if it makes sense, because it's really very difficult to translate humor from one language to another. But please leave some comments down below and tell me what you think. It's either rubbish or it makes you think. So my point is really that humor is very, very clever, and you can use language, you can use accent, you can use people like young and old, you know, like Elvis Presley in my years was young, and Hans Moser always has been old. So just imagining him, Hans Moser, rocking, rolling with Elvis Presley in Himmel, and even better, God with St. Peter rock and rolling. And oh, I should say that in the beginning, when the narrator said that God was angry that people didn't accept his gift of rock and roll to people, it carries on and says, but only a small group of heroes, they were still doing the rock and roll, and God saw that it was good. So that is all part of the humor, really. So let me know if it means anything to you, and give me some examples yourself. But it came up in meditation, so I thought I'll share it with you. Okay? So please like and share and subscribe, so that together we can create a community of understanding, love, and peace. Namaste.